Welcome back. It's Andrew with Through the Vine, and in just a little while, I'm going to be going over to our storage unit and going into more detail about what we bought this weekend through the online auction out of Georgia and all the yard sales I went to. Uh, Dad and I sat down Sunday, Father's Day, and went through all the video games I bought, and we made a list searching comps on eBay, and we wrote down the lowest price we saw it sell for on eBay, as well as the highest price, and then we did the math, and if we sold them all at the lowest price, it would be $440 or something, and if we sold them all at the high price, it would be 1,050 something. So either way, we're going to make a profit on them. Those two boxes I spent $60 on, and we found maybe 15 out of 120 that were empty cases, and yeah, that sucks, but it's better than them all being empty. I sent the video games home with my brother-in-law. He's got a buddy who has the game system, PS2, and is going to test them all out, make sure they work for me. I never got into video games, so I don't have any kind of game system at home. So yeah, as soon as we get those back and make sure they all work, we'll list those. The guy that's going to be testing them, he was interested in the fact that we had some, so he may end up wanting to buy some of them himself. Other than PS2 games, there was one PlayStation game and about 10 or 12 Sega Genesis games. So, and one of the Sega Genesis games, the lowest price I saw on it was $34, and that's over half my money back there. So we should be doing all right with these. Like I said, I'm going to be going to the storage building in just a little while. Right now I'm stuck at work. I gotta quit saying for those of you who don't know, I work for an auction company in North Alabama, and I keep saying dang it. In North Alabama, I'm in charge of the personal property. I just got my license after working here for 5 years. I can't help it. Worked here for nearly 6 years now, and I like digging through and finding strange things or valuable things in people's houses. Okay, so I'm here at the storage building now. I'm going to show y'all all the stuff we bought again this past weekend and tell you kind of what I paid for it, and you can let me know if I paid too much or what. But actually I can't do that for the, yeah, I can. I'll figure it out. But before I do that, Dad and I sold this little red kitchen step stool thing, whatever you want to call it, on Facebook Marketplace. So I gotta load it up and meet somebody in town real quick. Actually just down the road. But well, I gotta quit turning that way, there's no light. I met the people at Sonic. I got a little ice cream treat while I was there. I didn't tell y'all earlier, but that little red step stool thing, Dad sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $50. It was new. It actually came out of that storage unit we bought before we took that long break, hiatus, or whatever you want to call it. It came out of there. It was in pieces in a box, and we had to put it together. All this furniture here, all that was in boxes. I think somebody dug it out of a dumpster because it was in the boxes with the spray paint all over it. But everything was there. We put together in it. We've sold 3 pieces now. We just put it online last week or the week before. Finally got around to it. But yeah, he sold those for $50, or that one for $50. The thing about buying stuff through auctions, yeah, it's convenient because you get to do it online, and you don't have to go out to source. You can sit at home comfortable, or during a break at work, and place your bids. You can do it from your phone even. But the problem with it is there's buyer's premium, there's taxes, and there's people bidding against you, so stuff goes higher than you think it should sometimes. And if you let yourself if you let yourself get drawn into it, you'll start fighting them for the piece and end up paying more than you want and not be able to make any profit off of it. That's happened. It probably happened in this set a little, but we'll see. First lot is this set of 4 collectible Star Trek glasses. I haven't opened any of them to see what they look like. They appear to be new in the package still. There's 4 of them in the set. Collect all 4, and we got all 4. So that was our first lot that we gave $5 for. And if I remember right, the whole set was selling for like, I don't know, $15, $20. We have these 4 model die-cast cars. Some of them are old, some of them not so old, but let's see, we gave $5 a piece. No, one of them, I don't remember which one's which, we gave $2.50 for. One of them we gave $5 for. One of them we gave $7.50 for, and another one we gave $10 for. But I'm unsure which one's which. Alright, I'm going to try to speed this up a little and do multiple lots. First up, we have these Goodyear inflatable blimps. We paid $2.50 for the pair. We have this Jim Beam Rocky Marciano decanter. What do we pay for it? $7.50. We have this Matchbox Hot Wheels case and this He-Man Master of the Universe collector's case. In the Matchbox case, we got a bunch of beat up cars. Maybe they'll be worth something. I've been catching up on Lonnie, what's his name? Lonnie Honeycutt, the Garage Flips. I've been catching up on his videos. I'm about 3 months behind. But he's been doing well with Hot Wheels lately, so of course his were in nicer condition than mine. I bought this He-Man's collector's case with action figures, but those 2 are in okay shape. He-Man's got 1 leg, and this guy, he's got 2 legs, but the rubber band broke. Maybe they're still worth a little something, but I'll try to sell them, then sell the cases and see what I can do there. For those 2, I paid, where'd you go? He-Man. I paid $25, which that's one of the things that got away from me. I wanted the He-Man stuff. This little figurine is just a little dress figure, but it's a Wiltus. Anyways, we paid $2.50 for it, and then Dad bought this Gaff Talking Viewmaster gift pack. I think the only thing that's in it actually is the Viewmaster, but for that we gave $12.50. I'll have to hold this one, it's too tall to stand on the shelf. But we bought this display shelf with all these souvenir spoons. They all look new, and the shelf might sell itself, I don't know. But for this we gave, where's the spoon? $12.50. And I looked up one spoon and it brought like $6 by itself, so we should do alright with this one. Okay, next we got these snow globes. Another thing about buying in an auction, especially if it's a far away one like this one, or you work during the day, you don't have time to go see them during the inspection day, so sometimes it's not worth the buy. For instance, this one here, snow globe, doesn't have any water in it. I don't know if it came that way or if somebody did something to it, but every time I've seen one, it had water in it. This one's missing a little bit of water, not bad. I haven't opened that one. But snow globes we gave, where'd you go? I may have not wrote those down. I don't know what we gave for those. Oh well. This little Tonka fire truck we gave $5 for. I think we only gave like $2.50 for those. Next we have these Simpson trivia games and this little scroll motion frame thing. I haven't checked to see if everything's in these boxes, but they're not new, so I'm guessing there's stuff missing. We'll have to check. If nothing else, my nephews might like it. For the Simpsons games, I think we gave $5 for these 3 pieces. And I got 2 more. I'll just go ahead and show them down here. We got these 2. I think we gave $5 a piece for those. And then this little Star Wars toy, BB-8 or whatever it's called, and this old G.I. Joe RV thing. We gave $5 for those 2 toys together. I see they made a little bridge out of tape. I don't know. I'm sure there's stuff missing, but maybe it'll sell like that. Next we have this vintage Daisy ice crusher, if I don't break it. Daisy rocket shaped ice crusher. Let's see, what do we give for it? Daisy, we gave $5 for it. And then we have this basket with some silver plated dishes in it. We only gave $1 for it. And it came with some cables, which will always be good. I don't figure this stuff will sell too well on eBay, but Dad and I do a Facebook auction where we sell stuff 20-30 lots at a time, and we have like 500 people on the page that buy from us all the time. I'm just going to do the rest real quick where it sits because I'm running out of shelf space. I bought this deep fryer pan, Bass Pro Shop, turkey pot. I bought it mostly for personal use. We got these 3 vintage makeup cases. Let's see, makeup cases for $10. Deep fryer was $17.50. This is an old clarinet, Bundy clarinet. Let's see if I can get set it. used to belong to Katie Royce, but it's there. We got these 4 metal government hard hats. I think we'll do alright with them. Got this really old and heavy as all get out juicer, but just for the heck of it, I looked it up and they sell for a lot of money. If we got this 1077 mash beer, I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but it's there. And that sells pretty well from what I looked up. We got this old Fisher Price barn. I think it's a little rough, but people will buy it. Dad gave $250 for it. The instrument, the clarinet, it was $35. This juicer was, where did you go, green? Juicer, $5. Makeup cases, I think I said already, was $5. No, $10 for them. Then we got this box. This is what I was most excited about. These are all new little restaurant menu holders, Coca-Cola menu holders. We gave $25 for the box. Admittedly, the box looked bigger in the pictures, but the one I found, just one of them sold for $12. And I could have been looking it up wrong. It happens from time to time because I don't really know what I'm doing. But there's a bunch of them in here. We should be able to make our money back either way. And last but not least, we got this metal milk crate with all these milk bottles in it. Some of them have labels on them, some of them don't, or print on it. Some of them don't. But pet milk. But yeah, and that's all we got. It's a big list. I think I'm gonna call this a video and wait till next time to show you the yard sale stuff. One, because I'm hot and tired, ready to get home and eat dinner, and 2, because it gives me another video without having put much thought into it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I know it was a little boring just showing you stuff, but Dad's still not 100%. But as soon as he's up and going, actually before he gets up and going, I'm going to come over here tomorrow and get some pictures. But as soon as he's up and going, we'll get as much of this listed as possible and try to start making some money again. We did, just before we took our hiatus, we had a really good week of listing stuff. We got like 30 items in one day listed, which is a lot for us because we hardly ever get anything listed because we're so busy. But we did, and we sold like 6 of them that one day. That's a couple of them, as soon as we listed them, they sold. So we got a bunch to list, as you can see, and as soon as we can get him up and going, we're going to list it all as much as possible, as fast as possible, and get this thing going. Until then, y'all, I'm Andrew with Through the Vine. I'm ready to go home and take a shower. Y'all have a good night and God bless. Thank you for watching. Bye.